Did you see the plus minus on which states lost the most people during pandemic?
I saw it briefly.
And which
Let's see
states
that.
gained the most? Can you pull up that chart real quick? So if you look at this here, this is during the pandemic, who gained the most and who lost the most, okay? David, if you can switch back on this. Okay, so at the top, not surprised, Florida first place, biggest plus minus.
Oh, we know it. We feel the pricing.
221,000 people moved to Florida, plus minus during COVID. Mm-hmm. Then it's Texas, plus 170. Then it's Arizona, leaving California to Arizona, 93. Carolina's 88, South Carolina 64, Tennessee 61, lowest tax rate in America, all in is Tennessee. Then it's Georgia, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, Oklahoma, Alabama, Montana. Then it's, oh, by the way, in Montana, while I'm there, everybody, you know what everybody was talking about? How many people are moving here left and right. I'm like, Montana?
Yeah.
You would be amazed how many people are moving to Montana. That's what they were talking about.
Big sky country.
Arkansas, Maine, Missouri. Anyway, so you get that list right there, the plus minus. Now look at the minus, all the way at the bottom. California, they lost 367,000 people, and their policies are just getting worse. They're not getting better. It's not like they're changing their policies. They're just getting worse. Then it's New York. It's a tight race on where that's at. Then it's Illinois. So I'm one that left California. Illinois is where Matt and Sheena, they left Illinois to go to Dallas, Texas. Then you got Massachusetts, Louisiana, Jersey, which is Girard, D.C., Maryland, Minnesota, Hawaii, Virginia, Michigan, Dakota. So red states are gaining people. Blue states are losing people.
How do you interpret this?
Why don't you tell me?
I'll
I'm
tell
curious
you,
to know what you think about this.
The initial obvious answer is like less regulation, less taxes. Let's get the hell out of California. Overreach, mass mandates, overreach, which is obvious. I'm sure that's part of the reason. The other half of that, how I would interpret this, is people are getting the hell out of cold states. You can now work from anywhere. You can work remote. Look at all the states in the top 6 or 7,
Hawaii's
all
cold.
below the Sun Belt.
Hawaii's cold.
No, well, that's a regulation.
Louisiana's cold.
I'm looking at the top. Everything is below the Sun Belt. Florida, Texas, Arizona, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia. Top 7 states are basically like, let me just have some decent weather. Other than California, you got New York, Illinois, Massachusetts, New Jersey, D.C., Maryland, Minnesota. They're like, I can't even take the freaking cold anymore.
Yeah.
I was just with my family last night, a sports agent, and they're all from Minnesota. They're all like, we're here in Florida now. They're a Minnesota family. They're just like, why are we even thinking about the cold? We can work from anywhere. I go, when do you go back to Minnesota? He goes, we just booked a one-way flight to South Florida. I'll go back when I need to go back. I can work from anywhere. So yes, regulation. Yes, overreach. Yes, taxes.
What do you think is more important? Let me ask you a question. What do you think is more important? Weather, lifestyle, or regulation and freedom?
I think they're all equally important.
You think so?
100%.
You think so? Cuba's got great weather. Just so you know, Cuba's got great weather.
I've been to Cuba.
You know, great weather, great water.
Let me save you guys a trip to Cuba.
If you're telling me all of it is important, dude, let's move the podcast to Cuba.
I've been to Cuba before.
I know you have.
If you need to go to Cuba, just go to Little Havana, Miami, Calle Ocho. They'll take care of you down there. Tell them I sent you.
So what's more important? Now think about it. As a human being, what is more important to you? You think lifestyle is over regulation and control? That's not what people are telling you the last 18 months.
It depends who you are. If you're a business owner or you have a family, 100%. I
don't think if it's anybody.
If you're just a single person, you're like, dude, I'm stuck in Minnesota. Yeah. I'm 27 years old.
I don't even think
I make 40 grand a year. I'm going to freaking Florida.
Yeah, I don't even think. I think period. Tico doesn't like too much regulation. What are you talking about? Guy's 9 years old.
I don't want to read another book, Dad. You're going to read, boy.
I can't do anything about reading anymore. He's addicted to it. But the point is...
So what are you saying?
All I'm saying to you is freedom is valuable. People want to be left alone to be able to make their own decisions with their lives. They don't like force. And anywhere where there's too much force and regulation, people want to get out. This data says a lot, but I'm telling you right now, that number in the bottom, New York and California, is just getting warmed up. This is not like the peak. They're just getting started.
Why don't we do a poll?
What do you want the poll to be?
Ask our audience.
Yeah. What do you want the poll to be?
If you're going to move, why would you move? Taxes, regulation, or lifestyle?
That's a good question. If you move, why would you move?
Yes.
Why would you move? That's
like if you're in New Jersey, are you moving because of taxes, regulation, overreach,
freedom equals win,
or is it lifestyle? Hey, you did a video of you on an icy ass plane in Montana.
Can you pull up that video?
Okay, and then you're like 5 minutes later, you're in Florida.
Dude, pull up that
Okay?
video real quick about Montana. We literally got stuck in a blizzard. We got stuck in a blizzard.
Ashley Grant, by the way.
Make that bigger. Can you make that bigger? Yeah. This is what it looked like in Montana 2 days ago.
It can change very quickly. This is us in Montana stuck in a blizzard. It's 1 degree
This is
right
Saturday.
now. 12 hours later, here's what it looks like in Florida. No craziness, no madness,
Exactly.
no blizzard, no snow.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to be patient and weather the storm. Life can
Okay.
change.
Well,
Difference.
listen,
What a
you're
big-
kind of proving my point here.
But wait a minute. So then here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Why is Montana on the plus list when it's got such a small population? You're proving my point here. Stop it with
I'm
your...
just saying. You
No,
look
you're
pretty-
not saying
You
Montana's...
look miserable in Montana.
Let me tell you, I
You're like
was.
very
I was
happy in Florida.
freezing my ass off. So if I'm freezing my ass off, you tell me why Montana's in the top 12.
Freedom, baby.
Freedom, baby.
Facts. Okay.
Freedom is slightly.
But they're
Don't
like
get me wrong.
They're the
Lifestyle
one
is
cold state there,
Yeah,
Idaho. okay?
Lifestyle is important. I
Yes.
fully agree with you.
Yeah.
If I had my choice,
Yeah.
if every one of these states were low regulation, if every one of these states had low taxes, no state tax, where do you think I'd be living right now?
You'd be in Florida regardless.
I would
Oh, you'd
probably
still be in California. Okay, that's
I'd
true,
be in
that's
Newport
true.
Beach today.
Yeah.
I would be in
You'd be
Newport.
hanging out with Tom Zenner in Manhattan
Where do you
Beach.
think Musk would be today? Where do you think Rogan would be
yeah,
today?
they'd be in
They
California
would be
still.
in California.
Yes,
Regulations what's forcing people out. Tyler, you were going to say something.
Yeah, so here's the thing with California for me is half of the taxes paid in California are by 150,000 people. Okay.
Wow.
150,000 people pay half of the taxes in
The
California.
multimillionaires and the billionaires.
Where's California going to get its money? They've already lost Rogan. They've lost Elon Musk. They've lost. They're losing Hollywood celebrities. They're losing guys like you. It's like they're not going to have any money. And on top of the taxes and regulation, it's the fact that they don't have any water. It's the fact that energy costs are outrageous. You can't run a lawnmower
good
because
point.
it's outlawed. I mean, it's unreal, man. California is going to collapse.
But have you been to California, Tyler?
Unfortunately, not. I'd love to go. I've heard
Let
it's
me put it
absolutely
to you this
beautiful.
way. I lived there for 20 plus years. I freaking love California. San Francisco, one of our favorite places to go to. Santa Barbara, go to Bacara, incredible resort to stay at. San Diego, one of the best kept secrets in America. The Valley, Pasadena, Old Pass, Colorado, Palm Springs, Yucca Valley. California has so many freaking incredible spots. Ridiculous regulation is driving people out. Yesterday I'm at Louis Bossi with Jen and baby Brooklyn, Big Cheeks. And I'm eating, and all of a sudden I see this guy that's looking at me all funny. I thought we're about to get into it. He's a valuetainer, so usual thing. He says, bro.
David Patrick.
No, he says, bro, are you kidding me? He's looking at me, so his wife and kids. I said, he says, dude. His wife's like, that's the guy. So I'm like, who's the guy? And I'm holding Brooklyn. I'm trying to, walk because I'm running late to a Zoom. And he says, you were in Florida because of your video, 10 Reasons Why I Moved to Florida.
He moved to Florida because
Jennifer walks up. He says,
out
do
of
you
here.
know we're in... Husband and wife and 2 kids from Uzbekistan, okay, who lived in New York, moved to Florida because they looked at that video and they said, Florida just makes way too much sense. They move over here. Incredible how opportunity... When you look at something and how many other families are sitting there saying, I'm kind of sick of it as well, I want to move as well. But Adam, I'm telling you right now, remember when I said this to you, the statistics, this is just getting started. Because politics in California and New York ain't changing anytime soon. It ain't changing anytime soon. Anyways.
Well, shout out to Bill de Blasio. I believe this is his last week in office, so I know he's done a great job.
You're going to miss him. You're a big fan of his.
I'm not a fan, but I'm excited to see what this guy Eric Adams does. Is this San Francisco? I was actually going to ask you to pull that up.
Have you seen this floating around?
Is this really San
Tainment
Fran?
Tyler.
This is San Francisco.
Tainment Tyler, y'all.
Oh, my God.
Can you make it bigger or no?
I cannot believe that.
No, it's Instagram.
San Francisco.
This is in front of the cap. Is this Union Square? Where is this?
one of the greatest cities in the world. Used to be one of the greatest cities in the world.
Yeah.
Policies can change that, man. The right policies can fix that. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.